Dude, dude, did you see the fight? If you didn't see the fight, you missed a good one. What is going on, everybody? This is my post analysis after the Errol Spence versus Danny Garcia fight. I am Slick 50. You understand me? A ring rest boxing by way of GMT, of course. Man, what I can say is this: I hoped for a little more, but at the same time, I got all that I wanted. I was pulling for Earl Spence anyways. Danny kind of let me down. To all my true subscribers that watch my video that my pre-fight analysis that I let earlier, you would have noticed that Errol Spence did exactly what I said. He had to come in, establish his reach, and capitalize. Throw the jab and come behind it with more than just a 1-2. And he did that. He backed Danny up the entire fight. I had it 9-3 with a swing round. But you know, swing rounds generally go the champion's way. And it was astounding. What I mean is that being off more than a year, being in an accident, to be able to recover like God was moving him. And I'm not exaggerating. I mean, like, had his hand on him, so to speak, as my grandma would say. God had his hand on him. Only spoke, or it was a testimony to what I said earlier, that he was playing country dumb. If you go back to the weigh-in, when he walked away from the scales, you saw he was walking real slow. Every time you ever saw him talk all year, his jaw was like he didn't want to open his mouth. Like he was playing country dumb. Cause when he got in that ring, Errol Spence was Errol Spence of yesterday's past. If you understand what I'm saying. Errol Spence was not what we thought he was gonna be, which was a lot of, well, I won't say I thought it, but a lot of people thought he was gonna be damaged goods. I was just, man, for round for round, third round was a swing round to me. To me, I felt Earl pulled out the first half of that round, and Danny fought out the last of that round. I'm just thoroughly impressed with Earl. I'm sorry, I'm impressed. I thought he was gonna start working that eye, and he didn't even care about it. He just started doing what he wanted. Did he get the knockout? No. Did he need the knockout? No. Because the way the fight was going is like, why do I need it? Let's just punish. Punish, punish, punish. Danny, on the other hand, he disappointed me, man, because he did not, like in my analysis earlier, I was like, he has to press the fight. As soon as the first round starts, he has to press the fight to show Errol Spence, I'm here. I am not backing down. What did he do? Errol came in and swung first. He started on the back foot. The whole fight, he was on the back foot. Errol did exactly what I said, be first and establish his reach. Round two happened. The same thing. Errol came out when he was first, and Danny was on the back foot. Third round, same way, and so on, so on, so on. Later rounds, Danny got like 2 rounds, but which is to be expected. But why not change the game plan, bro? If A ain't working, you gotta have a B. You cannot sit there and let a man turn you. And then not only that, Danny Garcia was turning him, but wasn't putting nothing behind it. Like, what is the point of turning and not loading up, not not loading up behind it? You get in the 1-2, turn, nothing. But you get Errol, you know what I'm saying? Turn them, turn this way, pow, get one, bruh. Ooh, I'm kind of mad I didn't put that money on Earl though. Like I told y'all earlier, I should have put that money on Earl because he dominated this whole fight. It would have been easy wins. I wouldn't have won that much though because of the odds, but I probably would have won about $500. But given, I probably would have to put 1,500 down. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not disappointed, but I expected more. Now, being a boxing fan, I expected more. But was it a terrible fight? No. No, it was not. No, it was not. Danny just got complacent and stayed in his rut. We can blame the trainer all we want, blah, 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 but he's in there seeing what's going on. He needs to learn to make adjustments. Terrence Crawford and Danny Garcia. Terrence Crawford is going to have his way. He's going to have his way. If Danny Garcia ever with a Terrence Crawford, he's going to have his way. So I don't want to hear that in the comments. Terrence Crawford, Danny Garcia, he's going to have his way with Danny Garcia. Um, the real question is this. Shout out to Polo J. I've already asked it to him during the live. Do you think Danny Garcia needs to find a new trainer? Me personally, I do believe so. Because his last fights have all been the same. They just been the same. Looking for the counterpunch. Looking for the counterpunch. 1-2. Looking for the counterpunch. We're gonna be on the back foot. Looking for the counterpunch. Believing that he's God Almighty with all the strength. He got all the power. We're gonna look for the counterpunch. That's not what it is. It's not even like that with Errol. Errol stepped up in contention. He's knocked nobody out. Mike Garcia stood in line with him for 12 rounds. Sean stood in line with him for 12 rounds. Right? He got Kell Brook out of there, but we're talking about Kell Brook came off an orbital bone injury. It's harder when you get up in contention. Like legit contention, like you. But that's not bad because it just shows that you're a testament to that contention. Because you weren't a contestant, a testament to the contention, you would have got knocked out. So that is not a diss. Why people gonna say I'm dissing Errol Spence? I'm not, because first and foremost, this isn't called knockouts. It's called boxing. So to knock the ring rust off of you, this will be what I believe right here. I believe Danny Garcia needs a new trainer. Angel Garcia should be a advisory. No disrespect, it's his father. Hey man, I wish my father was still here. I'm not disrespecting nobody, daddy, but the old game plan ain't working. It's the evolution of boxing. You got Errol Spence that's fundamentally sound. He's gonna capitalize if you seem scared or if you're not scared. But if your game plan don't fit what he's trying to do, he's gonna jump all over you. And that's exactly what he did. He kept coming forward. He kept being first. He kept turning. He kept pressing the issue. When all Danny had to do was press the issue. I felt like if Danny would have pressed the issue in the beginning of the match, it would have showed Errol Spence somewhat I may need to be a little bit safe because we know Danny do have power. Now, Errol did rock Danny, but it didn't take him down. At that moment, Danny should capitalize on that because he won his best punches. He didn't fall, and he came back in that round. He should capitalize on that. Why didn't Danny do that? I don't know. May never know. But I know this. I don't believe it deserves a part two. Would I like to see a part two? Maybe so, but not right away. It just doesn't beg for it. I would rather see a Sean Porter and Errol Spence two than this. That's how much lackluster it had, bro. Like, yeah, for real, for real. But it is what it is. Errol Spence, you the champ. You are the truth, like your name said. I was rooting for you either way. I'm glad it was country done. I'm glad that injuries have not weighed you down, or I'm trying to figure a better way to put it, but you're not affected by any of what happened to you. I hope people give you your props, because I do. Danny Garcia did a great job. You went to 12, but it's time to rethink it, man. It's time to rethink it. And for anybody try to think what I'm saying, like, oh, you don't know. Yeah, I've been there. So you need to rethink it. All right. Not rethink your career. I'm just saying, like, the game plan's been the same, and it's everything Errol said in a press conference. You proved him right. He told you how you were gonna be. He told you how you were gonna react in the fight, and you did that. That's not how it's supposed to go. But to those who think I'm angry, I'm not. I'm not. I just expect a lot more when two champions clash. I felt more like this was a champion versus, which dogs will say a name. That's how I felt. A champion versus someone. It didn't feel like a champion versus a champion. Right? So, I'm going to leave y'all with this. Do you think Danny Garcia needs a new trainer to bring the warrior back out in him? Because I remember Danny Garcia had a little bit of speed and foot agility and all that. Where did that go? So, I'm going to leave that to y'all. Let me know in the comments. Make sure you share this. Make sure you like it. If you're new, hit the sub button for your boy one time. This your boy for Ring Rust Boxing. The boxing channel, you know what I'm saying, for the average boxing fan. Because the boxing professionals go knock the ring rust off of you and make you one of us. You did? Share, like, share, like. I had times with share, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, all right? And I'll see you in the next one. It's your boy Slick 50. I'm up out of here. Polo J! Co-host, holla at me. I'm out of here. Deuces.